The practice of knotted locks is all about, let's create a situation with our small size locks, whether you want to call it Sisterlocks or Microlocs or just small size locks. Let's create a situation where it is sustainable to have small size locks, to wear small size locks. What does sustainable mean? It means suiting your lifestyle. So for the lifetime, you wear knotted locks, you wear small size locks. It suits you. It fits into the busyness of your life. Not everybody wants to be sitting in the chair every 6 to 8 weeks. This practice enables you to choose as and when you would like to sit in the chair, and it's about convenience. What is convenient for you? When would you choose to not re-lock your hair? That would be your prerogative. That is what knotted locks is really about. It's about choosing the right time for you to have your hair relocked once you've had it established. I'm going to show you close what my work looks like. The reason why I teach in the way I teach is thanks to the clients who sit in my chair, who've sat in my chair for the 13 years and the 6 years of me practicing knotted locks. First concern about knotted locks is it's going to be knotty, it's going to be intrusive, disruptive. Because I've been in the unique position where I have been a client of Sisterlocks and I was never told about a fixed grid or given an option of whether I wanted it or not. I simply had to ignorantly live with the torture of a fixed grid line on my head, which explained the pain I was experiencing throughout my Sisterlocks experience. I also provided a Sisterlocks service as a certified Sisterlocks consultant with clients. And then from that, I created my own interlocking method of creating small size locks. Now I've created knotted locks. I have a really unique perspective on the micro challenges, the micro difficulties, the wants and needs, and the kind of solution that small size locks wearers who have to sit in the chair and be locked by someone. I have a really unique perspective on their needs and moving forward, what is sustainable, what is realistic. And that is how Knotted Locs has been birthed and created as a direct result of understanding the user, the person who receives the small size lock service, having a clear understanding of their frustrations, understanding their lifestyle, and wanting to marry together wearing small size locks and fitting into their busy lives. This is why Knotted Locs exists, to actually fill that gap and provide the solution, and to empower you, the wearer, to know that you are in control of every situation moving forward that happens to your small size locks. I'm showing you close up a client I work with. She's had knotted locks for 6 years, and I'm showing you that knotted locks can be interlocked. So I regularly interlock my clients because if there is no room to place that clever knot on the head, then I would interlock. This is Millie's locks, and I'm showing you that it can be interlocked. So the first problem is people worry that it's going to be maybe lumpy and it's going to disrupt the look of it. So you can see close up the look of it. You can see for yourself what it's like to have it knotted, and you can see it can be interlocked. I only see her 3 or 4 times a year. I tend to see my clients seasonally 3 or 4 times a year. So I don't influence the nature of how small size locks, what it becomes. It just becomes what it becomes simply because this client is interacting with her hair in a normal way, like she would her natural hair. So she's washing it when she wants to, she's oiling it how she wants to, she's wetting it, she's interacting with her hair her way. Somebody else would do it a slightly different way. That's the point of knotted locks. The point is, let's go back to how we used to interact with her natural hair, with locks at the end of it. Right? She lives with a lot of growth and she's very comfortable, and it's not high maintenance. What that means is you don't have to keep coming and sitting in the chair every 6 weeks, every 8 weeks. You get to choose when you want to have your hair relocked. You also get to choose how close you want it to be relocked to the scalp. That's up to you, because if I place the knots there, when I place the knots, that's it. It doesn't move. You can live with your growth and you'll know it's growth. You won't think, oh, it's slippage. Is it unraveling? There's no worries about it unraveling. There's no worries about slippage. You literally just have peace of mind, and you wear your small size locks according to how you choose to want to wear it. The reason why there is no grid is because I interchange. I would add some hairs to neighboring locks. I would bring sizes up depending on what the hair needs, because I only see my clients a few times a year. But this is close up to show you, to demonstrate what it's like wearing knotted locks for a client. I want you to also pay attention to the fact that with the knots, you get it slightly thicker, but you have to look quite close to see it, because usually you'll just see that the hair looks lifted. It looks much more fuller and lifted, but the detailing you don't get to see. Interlocking is thinner and the knots thicken it up. This is for clients who want to sit in my chair. This is what I do. I interlock and I knot. Clients who are online, who I teach you how to knot your hair and how to live with your regrowth. I teach you additional information because you're going to be looking after your hair. But the point of this experience I'm trying to share with you is that there is an easier way to live with small size locks. I'll teach you how to look after your hair with my personalized knotted locks technique, and then it will translate how you want to translate it. If you choose you want to interlock it part of the time, that's your prerogative. What I teach you is my personalized technique. I give you tips. I observe how you knot your hair. And then it's up to you how you choose to interact with your hair. The point of knotted locks is there's no fixed rule or rigidity. It is a way of living with your small size locks. Whether you want to be a client and sit in my chair, or whether you want to learn from me online, it is a way of life that is of ease and is completely and totally 100% sustainable, because you're literally living with your small size locks according to how you want to. And hydration is a crucial part of our experience. We want our hair to be moisturized. We want our hair to be conditioned. We want our hair to be hydrated. Knotted locks allows that without the worry of your locks unraveling. You get the freedom of choice to live with your hair according to how you choose to, how you want to. That's the reason why I'm showing you close up. An example, a different client's head, there would be a different experience.